Landbouweekblad is one of the oldest magazines in the agricultural sector in this country. And so NAMPO is one of the most important agricultural shows in the country. So when a player like Nation in Conversation comes along, we see that we can talk about the history of our country, the history of agriculture, but in the current context. And we find that is most important. I see the platform that Nation in Conversation creates is immensely important for exactly that, a conversation in South Africa amongst normal people. Not only farmers, not only industry, but anybody, from the media and politicians, sure, but also the consumer. And we need that conversation for people to understand what is happening in agriculture, why it is happening, and maybe in that context, people can make better decisions, whether it is in their normal lives or even during the elections. Landbouweekblad as a magazine normally features success stories. We find that farmers learn from each other, and it is of course best to learn from your own mistakes, but hopefully somebody else's success. And one of the topics of Nation in Conversation is exactly that, success stories in agriculture. And that is such an important message to bring along. We find that investors will not invest in a project they think might fail. And we have unfortunately enough examples of that in agriculture, as in any other industry. We find it is very important to showcase these successes. We need to acknowledge the hard work. We need to acknowledge investment in agriculture. So there are both businesses and people, individuals, farmers, we have government, and they all contribute to these successes. It's very important to talk about it, to showcase it, and to celebrate it. Landbouweekblad is very excited to be involved with this Nation in Conversation project. Our journalists will be on the job to bring you all the feedback, and I hope you are looking forward to that as much as we do.
Nation in Conversation is proudly brought to you by Afgri, NJ, Grain SA, John Deere, Monsanto, Nedbank and Sendes.